It's the Cable MTG Show.
Let's grab a Grim Monolith. I like a Grim Monolith. I don't love the rest of these cards. Not this early. Lures one time? Nah, dog. It's not that kind of stream. Oh, man. Should we Valence Cam and try and Welder again? We could take Trop, try to be blue-green. Blue-green can use the Monolith mana, too. I know he just did an artifact deck, but I'm going to take the Cam. Yeah, I should probably actually pack for Montana later tonight. Get everything squared away so I don't have to worry about it. I almost took that Trop. Do you like me a Fast Bond? We don't really have a reason to be in artifacts right now except the Monolith. I'm going to take the Fast Bond. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Haven't passed any, like, huge green signals or whatever. Was hedging my bets a little bit. So the signals in this pack are the Necromancy and the Atraxa. Kind of a late Atraxa. I don't know. So Sylvan Safekeeper can work in a Fast Bond deck for sure. It has some like nice cross synergies with all the land recursion you're trying to do with Fast Bond. I don't think I can pass this Atraxa though, when I don't really have anything tying me to any colors. And it could end up being a Natural Order deck, or a Sneak Attack deck, or a Reanimator deck, or a Flash deck. Just like anything that cheats Atraxa out will work. Grim Monolith might just cast the damn thing. Duel's not Atraxa colors. Been some weird packs. They've been kind of weird, yeah. Yeah, the weather in Montana is looking like 80s most of the week. And then down into the 50s at night. A little on the chilly side. I'm a little nervous. Because sometimes my wife gets cold. I'm a human furnace. I'm usually alright. So, if we were Fast Bond comboing, then Green Sun Zenith being able to tutor up random critters to combine would make sense. Right now, we're not necessarily Fast Bond comboing. I'm going to grab Torsten. It's another card that works well with everything, that works well with the Atraxa. Crab is actually cute with the Monolith. And there's a Vamp Tutor here, too. I think I'm going to grab that Vamp Tutor. Whatever I'm doing, the Vamp Tutor will make it more consistent. Green Sun Zenith for Atraxa. Yeah, I mean, some decks just make all the mana. Oh, wow, that's hotter than I was hoping for this week in Montana. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are all in the 80s, but then Friday and Saturday go up to 98 degrees at the hottest part of the day. That's so warm. I wonder if it'll be different where I'm going to be at. Let's get a Leovold. Let's just like lean into all the Atraxa colors. Just be like a 4-color pile. Oh, that's much better. I searched for the campground that we're staying instead of just Montana in general. Instead of highs of 100 Friday, Saturday, it's 81. That's so much better, yeah. Monday and Tuesday, 71, 76, and then 81, 82, 81, 81. That's the kind of heat that I can stand. That's that's a little bit more usual for me. 100 degrees for an outdoor concert would be a bit much. Hey, the Necromancy coming back's a good sign. The dude I rated the other day, pretty good at guitar. Really good at guitar, yeah. Yeah, his little program that he had set up, and he's like, it doesn't matter if I've never heard the song before, I can play it. He just sight reads everything. So the Mox Diamond really helps with all those colors I'm trying to jam. Mole Man's sweet with the fast bond. And then the Riddler, just as a little draw engine, would be sweet. I'm going to take the Monk's Diamond. Yeah, wild chatting. Grief's tempting. I do like a Deathclaw, especially if I'm planning on hard casting stuff sometimes. The Grim Monolith to get his tap it and play your 6-drop. I think I'm grabbing this stock up. As much as I love a Force of Will... Yeah, actually, give me the Force of Will. Show and Tell's gonna wheel. Yeah, Chain also has a really good taste in music, which I appreciate. Recurring Nightmare's not crazy. I think I'm just gonna grab that Bayou. Might wheel the Recurring Nightmare or the Dark Ritual. So this is a little weird, but I'm gonna take the Natural Order of the Exhume. And hopefully we get some green creatures in here. I think I like Mystical Tutor over the Eternal Witness or the Damnation. Oh, what about Rafine's Tower? Yeah, Rafine's Tower is kind of perfect. Maybe Collective Brutality is important. Have another way of bidding fatties for Necromancy. I'm going to take the duel. Surveillance are so good in these decks. A little bit of filtering. How many green creatures do I need for this Natural Order? Maybe like 7 to sack. Right now we have 1. As much as I want this Sanctum, I'm going to grab the 1-man and double my my Natural Order count. Still thinking about the Deathclaw. I'm thinking about the Colonnade too. We have a lot of comes into play tap lands, but it is another white fixer. I don't think we need that many white lands, right? Just for casting our 7-drops. There's the Show and Tell, all according to plan. A very iffy fast bond currently, with just Mole Man and no fetches or anything for the Mole Man to rebuy. Recurring Nightmare did indeed wheel. Do I want it? I think so. Tracker, not terrible with fast bond. I'm gonna grab this Underground Seam. The blue-black Surveil land last pack didn't wheel. Yeah, give me like 3 or 4 green critters. We got ourselves a deck. There's one. Mind Twist, pretty good off of a Grim Monolith. Who's taking our green critters? The other green drafters. They very rightfully assumed the Natural Order would wheel because nobody else was in green. I was like sitting here staring at my Torsten Attract, so like, well, I'm in green now. How about that? So we'll see. Right now we're at 4. I was saying that I probably wanted like at least like 6 or 7 critters to sack to Natural Order. So we're not that far away. Mana's looking reasonable. Fetch would go a long way. Caryatid's perfect. Excellent fixer. And it just ramps you right into the Natural Order for the sack. Beautiful pickup. No green critters here, but there's one of those fetches I was talking about. It's an off-color fetch, but it does get Underground Sea, Mortuary, Bayou, Rafine's Tower. It gets all of our colors. Pretty good. Want to play Figure of Fable, but it is technically a green creature. Really not my pack, I'll throw it within the sideboard. Pad the blue can for force a little bit. The RCQ record is indeed old. Sorry. I did one this morning, but I scrubbed out. You missed a whole lot of sweet cube time? No, you just showed up at the right time if you're here for cube. People keep talking about this Song of Creation dank for the Pro Tour. We'll look at it real quick. They got Cosmic Wave, sure. Oswald Fiddlebender, Sure. Band Control. Interesting. So the Wrath's a sorcery. I guess you like play your sweeper and then Reclamation untaps. You Orms chant them a billion turns in a row. Divergent Equation rebuys the Orms chance if you want. You're just winning with Endurance or Solitude beatdown. Sounds miserable. Oh, you got Kihira. Devoted Druid combo. That does not seem very good. Bruce Banner? Oh, this is the Song of Creation deck that I was looking for. Six seems really good in a Song of Creation deck. Because you just discard, because your hand fills up with lands. And then you can discard the lands and rebuy, Tormod's Crypt or Mishra's Bauble or Mox Opal because Mox Ambers because they've legend ruled themselves. And it's a legend itself. Yeah, really good. Jace Wielder Mysteries is how you win the game. And then I guess Malevolent Rumble is finding the Song of Creation. And the 6 can also find the creation. I don't really understand Bruce Banner. It might just be there to be a 1-mana legend for Mox Amber, Alternate win condition. Almost looks like there's a Saga sideboard. Oh, there's one. Weird. Oh, there's another one on the board. Sure, when it's good. The Blood Moons seems strange in a 3-color combo deck, but we got a couple basics to tutor up, and then there's also all these Moxen, right? The Mox Opals, the Mox Ambers. Yeah, real interesting looking little list there. Let's see if it's on mono blue. I kind of dig it. Shame. All right. All right. Enough distractions. We might have to choose between being a natural order deck or a force of will deck. I kind of want to play 18 lands. Make this Mox Diamond a little bit better. Might even be playing tutoring for Mox Diamond. I like that the Thunder Trap helps me find Show and Tell or Natural Order a bit more consistently. This deck's curve is so bad. It's so rancid. 9 threes. Let's go. So this is like 8 green, 10 black, 6 blue. Can I count for green again? I need one more. Put them past with just like a blue and a white up. I thought there was a chance that they would actually end up discarding if they miss their lane drop again. So I wasn't firing off the tracker into a counter to get punished by that. Yeah. Do you ever bait Show and Tell versus Control? Maybe. The issue is if they just like are sitting there with a handful of removal, and they're like, sure, your Show and Tell resolves. And then you just down a Show and Tell. The other day I fired off a flash at my opponent's end of turn and got him to Spell Pierce it. We untapped and played Sneak Attack when I didn't have anything to flash in. Got me. We're definitely in that range of the game where we could just cast our Atraxas or whatever if we draw it. That fucking sucked. Yeah, I was thinking even if they like Mana Leak me or whatever, and then I've got something to Necromancy next turn. All these exile threats. Hate it. Well, fuck me. At least some lands in the deck, I'm a little bit worried about the Monarchy killing me. Yeah, I don't think I should have grabbed the stock up. That was an error. Could have a deck with 11 in it right now instead of 9. Be a big difference. Got me. Probably supposed to play a land from the graveyard there. I have so much mana and, like, not nearly as much mana as I need, right? Like, I would have loved to get the Liliana down this turn. Spider-Man, their Lauren, blow up their staff, that kind of thing. I was going to concede. I usually hate Ledger Shredder, but I kind of dig it here. Yeah, we're bringing the Shinobi in. 5-mana Force of Will might be okay. I mean, we resolved Traxa a lot, and Force of Will would have been gas. Just had to get the Teferi off the board. I'm just going to submit. Board out the Natural Order, sure. Yeah, you board out the Natural Order, and you're trimming some of the green critters, and probably bringing the Force of Will in. What about show and telling in the Atraxi, and then putting in Palace Jailer on this turn? I don't have double green. Okay, show and tell it is. Yeah, I should have grabbed the 2-drop, because I could play that and a 3-drop next turn. It's not an Oath matchup. Oath decking me even faster. It doesn't seem exactly what I'm looking for. The fact that so many of their things exile is a real bummer. Really reduces my resiliency. Now they're holding up the Mana Link again. Hate it. I think I just gotta play this though. At the end of the day, though, there's just a shitload of air in here, and we're lacking interaction ourselves. There was a green-black sweeper that would have helped a lot, the Pax Life. There's like a Toxic Deluge that hits artifacts. We passed it at some point, and it would have been very helpful. Some way to reset the board as we're sitting here drawing all the cards. Right now we draw all the cards, and we're like, does a 7/7 beat you? Oh, you answer a 7/7. Okay, well, GG. That's really not where you want to be. One of the benefits of being like the 4-color can actually cast the Atraxa deck. Usually you end up gassier. Usually you end up with a pile of walkers and removal and card draw and stuff. And for whatever reason, that didn't happen this draft. Hell yeah, Frank is the third. Let's fucking go. Yeah, you'll notice that the show and tell was actually pretty good both times we cast it. The time they put in the Palace Jailer, we had to smack them and get 2 Atraxa triggers. The issue is the rest of the deck, right? Like, if you trigger Atraxa twice and you're like, how do I win? It's probably an issue in there. So this hand is rancid for a few different reasons, but the main one is we don't have any green mana. So we're just missing the ability to play a lot of our top-end cards, or a lot of our top deck cards, rather. A lot of double green cards in this deck that we're just not going to be able to hit. The Thundertrap Trainer probably wants to find either Show and Tell or the 3-mana pick 2 card. I'll try and smooth things out that way. Liliana could be an Atraxa to reanimate. Well, there's our green mana. That helps a lot. There's the Show and Tell. The opponent did bin a blue card, so they might have counters for me. There's another, there's like a punk band called Orchid that actively tours, and every time I see their tour info posted, I get really excited that this band might be back together, and it never is. Yeah, so ideally we show out the Atraxa, they just don't have an answer, and the DRC has to smack directly into it. We'll see. We'll see what goes down here. Displacer Kitten, interesting. So if you play the Mox Diamond here, you don't have to discard. I kind of want to discard. Yeah, maybe I'll just give up on the Natural Order plan. Deck probably gets a lot better. Mana improves. Curve improves. You get a Force of Will in there. Master Death's kind of cute with the Liliana. Just uptick every turn, rebite every turn. Another card to bin to the Force too. I think I'm going to leave it out. Could replace like Arwen. Yeah, let's do that. Singer reminds you of the Melvins. A little bit. Oh. Yeah, this hand already looks better. Weird how a Force of Will and a 2-drop will do that, You get to brag with the crab clip giving you number 1. What? Oh, clips leader. Nice. Nice to have a little number 1 next to your name. That's cute. Hail the clip leader. Oh man, we both get to shred some ledge. And then we've been sandbagging this fetch. Potentially get the double landfall off tracker. Maybe just play that tar pit hum. Spider-Man exiling Season Pyromancer is real cute. Hello. Opponent's down a 1 in hand. I think Deathclaw just pops the Ledger Shredder. It's wild how much this version of the deck feels better. Like, even though my Ledger Shredder hasn't done a ton. The benefit of show and telling here, instead of just playing the Deathclaw, I play around soft counters like Mana Leak and Miscalc. And then I also have mana left over to crack the clue token, so I have stuff to do with that mana too. Maybe if I just fail land turn 1. Pardon the yawn. I said pardon it! Chat, if you don't pardon my fucking yawn. What's that? I'm hearing chat hasn't heard anything yet because of chat delay. That's no excuse! Sorry, that's literally what an excuse is. You ever notice that? Everyone always says that's no excuse when it's literally an excuse. They mean that doesn't excuse it. It's a little different. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just draw a card. Surveil this card right into my fucking hand. Should I discard it now? Just every turn, discard it, overfill my hand again. The dream. What's up, Dave? I could care less instead of couldn't. Yeah. Assuming we get to untap with all of our stuff, Liliana binning the Deathclaw and then necromancying it, I think is a little bit better than reanimating Atraxa here. Probably blow up that ever-flowing chalice. You think couldn't care less rolls off the tongue better? I don't think it does. We get that weird, like, 1.5 syllable word. I could care less is certainly sounds sassier to me. Force negation, maybe? Sink into stupor. Sure. That kind of gives them, like, just this turn to rip something. Because Liliana's still working on their hand. Map it up, sure. Now that we're here, I think I fucked up. I think I should have Bloodchief's Thirsted the Welder and Liliana been to Traxa and gone looking for Force of Will. We popped Academy, but there's still plenty of mana here, and they can still play a Battle Sphere or whatever they draw. Oh, man. Why am I so tired? Oh, because I got up earlier than usual and tried to play a stupid tournament that I stupid scrubbed out of. I didn't do bad in the one on, what was it, Thursday? Went like 4-2. When I stopped playing that one, I still ended up min-cashing. Probably do at least one more cube after this one. And then tomorrow's stream, gonna be my regular schedule. Maybe slightly earlier. We have to take the pupper to the pet sitter. You'd be tempted to play Vamp or Exhume. I don't think Exhume's very good in this deck at all. The Vamp was in the original list. I cut it for a Mishra's Bauble when I added Ledger Shredder. Consistency has not really been our issue. Also, welcome. Oh man, I'm dry on water. Dry on water, dry on soda. I'm dry on everything. Ooh. Dry on humor? No, plenty of humor. One Turpit. Yeah, last game we saw a lot of kind of filler from the opponent. All rampant, no pamp type deal. I guess they played a creature that we just like got off the board. That 6 might have drawn him some action if it had gotten to live. 6 would be a hard one for me to get into an artifact deck. Maybe if I had Black Lotus, then I'd be jamming it. You're just not exactly overloading your opponent's removal. And 6, you kind of need to untap with for it to do its thing. You play an Urza, they kill your Urza, you're like, alright, well, attack with my 10/10. Gonna connive before I uptick the Liliana. Possible Liliana shouldn't be doing anything here. It felt like the drain was good last game, though. This is a spot where that Master of Death would be good, right? Uptick every turn, still hit all our land drops. Whoa, they just been to Turtle. I guess Liliana kind of bricks the Turtle, is the reasoning there. They didn't want to run that into the onboard Lily. This Lily is one of your favorite Planeswalker designs. I think this Lily is just my favorite Planeswalker design, yeah. This one, and I really like 7-mana Nicol Bolas. The one that they could, like, steal a card from the top of their library or mind rot them or what have you. Really enjoy that one. They're all good, though. Maybe the blue, triple black, red one I'm, like, less a fan of, but... You think Oko is the greatest Planeswalker design of all time? That one was pretty egregious. You like Deathray Shaman as a Planeswalker? Sure. You really like the new Johnny that just got spoiled. I don't know if I've seen this card. This is on Scryfall. The Hobbit previews. God, there's so many fucking cards. Supper for Spiders? That's a great name. Oh, it's in Star Trek. Oh, man. Alright. It's not even going to be called a Johnny, right? Fractal reality I don't know. I don't know what you guys are saying. I don't know how to find it. I give up. I don't care. I'm off it. Fuck the new Johnny, I guess. It's probably like not even a Johnny, right? If it's a Star Trek thing. I'm so burnt out on Modern Magic. All the sets and everything. All the... all the Universes Beyond. I don't even like mind Universes Beyond that much, but having more Universes Beyond sets than actual sets, and having them be real sets instead of like secret layers or whatever. And then each set also has commander only product to be extra confusing. Product fatigue. Huge fucking product fatigue. If they were releasing 4 or 5 sets a year and one of them was Universes Beyond, I would probably like not be where I'm at right now, but I'm like really sick of it. Which is a bummer. It's like my job to not be sick of it. Oh. You're selling your high end because prices got insane? Yeah, I think I'm going to be shipping off some stuff too. Where did my Deathclaw blow up? I thought I blew up Academy. Oh, the Mole Man brought him back, sure. Oh, I looted away my 7th land to activate the Deathclaw. Oh, but Deathclaw blowing up Academy doesn't do anything. Because, again, they have the Mole Man. The Welder looting out Chariot and Map might be annoying. Hey, Guy Waits Toast, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 10 months. Yeah, they used to have that as a Magic Online League, Ragnarok style. They did a couple of different mashups that were all pretty fun. You would join the league and you get like one of the top decks from various periods. So you're playing like Cobblade against Omnath decks and shit. Yeah, I'm not even going to play the Leovold either. Yeah, being that land was silly. I've been to Leovold, the Ledger Shredders also. +1/+1. Trying to get a little aggro here. Eating all of it is pretty rough. I would put the Chariot in front of the... Oh, I guess I couldn't put the Chariot in front of something because the Alpha's got Menace. Yeah, that's tough. It'd be nice if they could jump off the Chariot. Maybe the Chariot was supposed to get edicted to Liliana, because then the Welder could bring it back into play, and they'd have plenty of creatures to block Deathclaw next turn. But yeah, the real issue is going to 3 when I've got the Tar Pit right there. Oh, I don't remember that at all, Real Monk Man. Well, the Turtle in, sure. Confluence is in their graveyard. Trying to think of things that could save them here. They're not equipping the life gain equipment. Yeah, Liliana down. The time difference? Yeah, I mean, it could be a connection issue. It could also just be, you know, someone that hasn't played as much Powered Cube. Nothing wrong with taking your time. I've tapped mana before, I promise. Yay.